Hello, everyone. My name is Mark Kageyama, and I'd like to welcome everyone here to Be Your Own Hero. And hopefully you like the mountains in the back. It's not that cold here. I'm in Southern California, and we finally have some beautiful, beautiful weather, which we are really enjoying. We did have rainfall this week again, but hopefully we're past that and we're getting back into a real spring, what a real spring is. And so hopefully we'll have some decent weather coming up here, but things are going really, really great. And I haven't had any testing done lately, but I feel great. I'm really excited, and I'm really, really excited to share a friend of mine, and her name is now Carmen Feliciano. And I'd like to introduce everyone to Carmen. Carmen, please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about who you are.
Hi, everyone. My name is Carmen Feliciano. And Mark had a little difficulty with that because I just recently got divorced. And so I've gone back to my maiden name. I am a breast cancer survivor, 2.5 years, triple negative breast cancer. I am a retired school teacher. I taught for 32 years. I am currently living in Delaware, but I was born and raised in Newark, New Jersey. And I met Mark online through a group that we have every Thursday. We talk on the phone and share our inspirational stories and positive attitudes with each other. And I am very faith-based. God is my savior. God is my guide. He is the one that's getting me through everything and helping to put this smile on my face.
And it's you have a beautiful smile, absolutely
Thank you.
beautiful. And Carmen and I are friends. Just to let everybody know, she is a regular on our Cancer Conquering Community, which is every Thursday at 9:00 a.m. Pacific, 12:00 Eastern, and she's there darn near every week, and she always has great things to share with the group, and that's what we would like more of the people in the audience to come down and check us out, because it's a great group. But anyway, Carmen, let's talk about your cancer journey and how you got cancer and what kind of cancer you're dealing with.
Again, just to reiterate, God is my guide. In 2019, I had a mammography appointment in December of 2019, and I had already moved to Delaware, and I had my appointment back in New Jersey because I was new to Delaware, did not have doctors. The day before my mammography, I felt a small lump on the inner area of my breast. And I went, okay, I need to make sure to point that out to the tech. It turns out it's a good thing I did, because with the normal mammogram, that area might have been missed. So she made sure to capture that area. And because she did, they wanted a follow-up ultrasound, which showed the cyst, and they did not know what it would turn out to be. So I had a follow-up appointment in 3 months. Well, 2020, March, pandemic. I said, I'm not going back to New Jersey. I have to find a doctor here. I was talking with a friend, and she found a place for me right here in Delaware. And turns out, again, God being my guide, I got an appointment right away. The only thing was my then husband could not go in with me. I had to go on my own. They redid the mammogram, the ultrasound. Yes, they confirmed it was a cyst that needs to be looked at. They sent me for a biopsy. I received my diagnosis on May 5th, 2020. We were going to have a lumpectomy because it was a small area. But the Friday before my Tuesday surgery, my surgeon called and said, let's revisit this. I had already talked to my then husband. I'd rather have a mastectomy, get it done, get it taken care of. And the surgeon did say, well, since you did opt for that, there is a larger area. We are going to go that route. And I said, I'm already set. God is with me. I am going in. My family support, my faith, and everything, again, pandemic. I had to go in on my own. My husband was able to come with me to just one point, and then he wasn't even able to stay in the waiting area outside the surgery. He had to go back downstairs. Lo and behold, surgery went well. They got it all. I had 4 lymph nodes removed, no cancer there. Stage 1. I did not need chemo nor radiation because my oncologist said that the side effects of chemo were not worth what little benefit I would get from it. 2.5 years later, I'm still here. Everything's good. I had my oncology appointment last month. Everything looks good. I'm now on a yearly basis with them. And all is good. With triple negative, as with any other cancer, 5 years is kind of like the point where you can consider yourself NED, but I consider myself NED August 18, 2020, which is when God got all this cancer out of my body. And I am just enjoying life and living this life that God has given me. And maybe this is part of my purpose too. I don't question him. For some reason, he saved me. This is for me to go on and share and try to help others. I don't know, but I do not question him. I thank him nightly that I am here, and this is my story.
Thank you, Carmen. In fact, what I always enjoy is, even with people that I know that I interview, I always hear things that I haven't heard before. And once again, you have shared things that I hadn't heard before, or things that didn't register. But I mean, I love your attitude. I absolutely love your attitude. So let's talk a little bit about your attitude during this whole journey. Did you develop this positive attitude, or was it always with you?
I've always had, I'm always looking for the best. I look at the worst and I try to put it aside. I know it's there, and I'm always looking for the best in anything. And when I did receive my diagnosis, I actually was home alone, and I got my diagnosis on a phone call. So, of course, I'm stunned, I'm speechless, and the surgeon is saying, "Are you there?" I'm like, "Give me a minute, I'm processing this." And once she talked to me about everything, I heard most of it. I know a lot of it went, I don't know where, because I was in shock, but I sort of anticipated it. So I said, okay, hung up the phone, bawled my eyes out for I don't know how long. And I said, you know what? Got on my knees. I literally got on my knees, and I have a little cross that my son brought me from Greece. Put my hand on it, got on my knees, and I told God, you're going to get me through this. I don't know what needs to be done, but you're going to get me through this. And as I said, we're in pandemic. I was able to get a surgeon right away. I was able to get my surgery set right away. Everything just point. I had no doctors. I knew no one in Delaware. And I just, like I said, I just give it to him. I give it to God, and he guides me, and he shows me the way. And I am blessed and fortunate, and I am always trying to look for the best, look for the very best, because that's what's going on now.
That's
I'm
beautiful.
trying to I'm trying to impose that on my sister, who, Mark, I believe I told you, has stage 3 cancer. She has an adenocarcinoma, and she's having surgery tomorrow. And I'm trying to express to her. As a matter of fact, she get me this beautiful shirt, you know. You have to have that positive attitude, because that's what's going to help you to get through this. Yes, there's going to be hard times. Yes, it's going to be difficult. Yes, there are going to be challenges, but you have to forge on. You have to be his soldier and continue on and do his work. I'm doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't know. Is it to come? Am I doing it? I feel that this positive attitude and this energy, I want it to be contagious. I want it to be with others. And I do get that, Mark, from you and from others, that, wow, you're always looking at the silver lining. I'm like, yeah, because there's always rainbows after a storm. you know?
That's right. And I love the fact that you're, you know, there for your sister, and you know, you're going to be a big help to her, because so many people start this journey and have nobody to rely on, and nobody to guide them. And since you've been through it, you're going to be a great help to your sister. And hopefully she opens up her mind, opens up her heart, and listens to you, because, you know, and that's when I started my cancer journey. It was very important to me to reach out to people who've been there and done that. So I reached out to cancer patients, cancer survivors, because I wanted to hear what they did. And that's how I came up with the things that I do, is from people who actually have been through the journey. I meet so many people who are always trying to sell me something, and I don't necessarily trust those kind of people because of their motive and alternative, you know, agenda. But that's why it's so important for people who have cancer to reach out and meet people who have gone through it. And the way I did it was through social media, through LinkedIn. And it doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you reach out to people and be open about it. My sister, who has since passed away with cancer about 4 years ago, she just became a recluse, and so I watched her and what she did, and it was just, I mean, I was just, I have no words for what I saw her go through. It was just so rough. And I was bound and determined. I told myself at that time, I said, there's no way that I'm going to do this. I learned from her journey. I said, I'm going to do the complete opposite. And I'm going to reach out to people, and I'm going to share my journey. And that's what I've done. And I've been so fortunate myself. You know, God has blessed me with meeting all the incredible people I've met, including you. And so that's what it's all about, is reaching out, helping others. And we could do that. And that's what I wanted to do by starting this channel, was to reach out and help other people while I was going through the cancer journey. So there's another thing that I would like to talk about, if you wouldn't mind sharing, because I just really, really admire, you know, all the things that you've gone through, and your attitude is just so beautiful. It is so wonderful, and I just look at that smile. I commend you, Carmen. I really do, and I've just been marveling at you every week. And you come in, you know, you went through. If you want to share that, you know, how you overcame, you know, the negativity of the divorce, and things like that. And now look at you. I am just so proud of you. Absolutely so proud of you.
Well, it just so I was married. this is this was my second marriage. First marriage, I was married 25 years, and it didn't end well. But I stuck it out for my two children. Second marriage was 8 years. We had no children in common. And this last year, just things weren't jiving. I wasn't happy. He didn't seem to be putting the effort into repairing, because I started going to counseling therapy myself. And then I requested for marriage counseling, and we did a couple of visits, and I said, this is not going anywhere. So I didn't invite him to come along anymore. And then I just continued on my own. The therapist had helped me process. As therapists do, they guide you. They don't tell you one way or another. They let you make your decision. And then again, our God, he kept poking me like, this is not good. This is poking me. Finally, there was one instance where it was like, and I went, that's it. And I just told him, I said, that's it. I can't do this anymore. And I totally expected him to say, oh, no, let's work it out, whatever. And he didn't. And it shocked me, because all along through the relationship, it was like, oh, if something ever happens to you, I'm going to die too. And, I'm like, you can't do that. You have children of your own. You have to focus on them. No, no, no. It's just, and I'm going, okay, well, when he left, it was
So
about
was so
6 months.
so was this happening during your cancer journey?
No, this was after my cancer journey.
Okay.
But during my cancer journey, he was there. He was there, but he wasn't there, if you understand.
Mhm.
So, my family support was more there than him. But yeah. And then I just decided, you know what? I lived through cancer. God saved me. I need to be happy. I'm not happy. He's not looking to make me happy. And I'm going, if we're going to be just living in this house together and not talking and not communicating, and then I don't need this. And, once he left, then I was like, okay. I mean, he's still out there. He's not gone. So obviously he survived, and I am a lot happier. Everyone who sees me, who hasn't seen me, I'm officially divorced as of March 22nd. And everyone who sees me now says, oh my gosh, you have like this air about you. I said, because I'm happy. Because life is too short. Life is too short to be miserable.
Absolutely. I just love that. I think one of the things that gets lost for cancer patients is, we have to battle cancer, and yet life still is evolving, still is going on. And so how do we deal with life, deal with cancer, and keep moving forward? And I think that you've done that so incredibly well. And I just really, really commend you. And I'm so proud of you. And I'm so happy that you're happy. I really am. And yeah, in fact, on Clubhouse, all we get to see is an icon, and to see, that beautiful smile is absolutely fantastic. And so, yeah, I mean, keep it up, keep up the attitude, and people I think, need to realize in this day and age, especially, we have to have something to rely on. And with us, it's definitely God, and he has guided both of us for sure. But I mean, there's so much negativity in this world. We have to have things that are positive and hold on to positive things. And you have proven that. and I admire that, and I'm just so incredibly happy to see you. Just to see the progression week after week, and now you're just like, uh, it's awesome. It is really awesome. So uh, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. And as I did mention, I'm actually home in New Jersey right now for my sister. Her surgery will be tomorrow. And just to be here for her, to be here for my parents, to be here for my siblings, and just be that positive energy, be that support that, I know she's going to need. I know she's going to
Oh,
need, because mine was only stage 1 and I did not need chemo. Hers is stage 3. She will need chemo. So she's going to need even more support and more positivity.
oh, no
So,
doubt. No doubt about it. And so, you know, yeah, I think your role is being laid out right in front of you. And that is such an important thing, to support family. And, when a person gets cancer, uh, it's so important to have the right people with the right attitude around them, because it is so complex. And, your sister is very, very fortunate and very, very lucky that she has you. No doubt
thank
about it. And how is she doing, by the way?
she's very nervous right now. I mean, because with the unknown, because the surgery is one way, but you know how it is, Mark. Once they get in there, they'll have to do what they have to do. So that unknown element of it is what's got her, nervous. I mean, she sort of understands what is involved, but not really. And we kind of all are in the same boat. We know what the doctor said they were going to do and what the possibility is. So tomorrow we'll find out, and just, yeah. But I'm there to comfort her. I'm there to give her that positive energy. And I get it from my mother. She's, my mother's been always been very supportive. I've, first husband was gone twice to the war overseas, Desert Storm, and mom was there for me when I was sad and teared up. Come on, you can do this, you can do this. And I get it from her. And I'm trying to, again, get it through to others, be contagious, be a contagion. I want to be the COVID of positivity.
I don't know about quite about that, but I know what you mean. And I think you're doing just a great job. And I know your sister is in good hands because she has you. And so that is truly awesome. I love that. Um, I mean, do you have a final thought that you would like to leave everybody, um, uh, and all of our guests who are watching this? What are your final thoughts?
I would say, if you're if you have the cancer, if you know someone with the cancer or any other debilitating illness, situations, uh, anything that's bringing you down, give it up to him. He will lead you. He will guide you. He will set you on that path. He will show you that positivity. He will show you that rainbow. Just give it to him. Let go and let God.
Great advice. Thank you so much, Carmen. That is absolutely fantastic. And I thank you for your time and for sharing your journey. And what I always like to do is leave everybody with a couple of positive quotes, and I have a couple of quotes from Dr. Norman Vincent Peale. And the first one is, by acting as you wish yourself to be, in due course you will become as you act. And that's exactly what you do, Carmen. And the second one is if you want to get somewhere where you have to know where you want to go and how you want to get there, then never, never, never give up. And with that, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us here at To Be Your Own Hero. And let's help make this world a better place. As Carmen said, she spreads the positivity. Make the most out of every single day, every single hour, every single minute, and every single second, because it's all precious. Life is short. We know that. And that's why it's so important for us to live and make the most out of every day and help as many people as we can. So with that, I hope everyone has a fantastic week, and we will see you next week on To Be Your Own Hero. Have a great day and have a good week. Talk to you
Thank
next
you,
week.
Mark.
Thank you.